everyone, and welcome back if you're returning. If this is your first time clicking on one of my videos, hello and welcome, and I really hope you do come back. So for those of you that have just found my channel for the first time, welcome. My name is Arlene. I'm a seer. I tap into past, present and future energy. I'm a psychic medium and a healer, and I'm an open channel for the divine. And right now on this channel, you'll get spiritual guidance and twin flame guidance. So if you found this channel for any reason at all, just trust you've been guided here. We're in each other's lives for a purpose, even if it is just a fleeting moment. Hopefully you find the answers you're looking for here on this channel. But either way, thank you everyone. As always, you know, I can't thank you all enough, and every time I get a chance to speak to you one-to-one, I thank you also. And thank you to my members who are so supportive of the channel and who I love to connect with every single week. I feel so blessed, truly blessed for the beautiful soul group, the soul tribe, the soul family I have in all of you. So thank you all so much. It's a true honour, it really is, to connect with you. You're all such beautiful people inside and out, and I honestly feel I do have the best audience ever. And I don't even like calling you my audience. That's not even true. My viewers, I don't even feel that even matches the way I feel about you all, because I feel you're all so much more than that to me. And you've all, I mean, I was thinking today about, I really consider myself to have the biggest friend group now. If I ever decide to go for marriage number 3, then you're all invited, and I think it's going to be a massive shindig. I really do. I think it's going to be so much fun, and I'm looking forward to that. If I go for a third time, who knows? Never say never. So I do like to do things in threes, let's be honest, so it's a possibility. But let's get into this message tonight. So, and by the way, I posted something about my Golden Path retreat with Kate Graham, and I say my Golden Path retreat, it's our Golden Path retreat, because Kate and I are going to do it together, and it'll be so lovely to have someone else to work with. But my one of my best friends in the entire world, some of you already know her and met her at the last retreat, she sent me a text today and said, guess what, I'm coming to the September one and the October one. I'm not missing out on either, because she's booked the time off her day job to come, and so it's going to be amazing that she's going to be at both retreats with me. I'm the one that's happy to sit there and talk about love and healing, and she's very much the logistics, very much keeps me organised, and she's all the tech stuff. So we're hoping for the Scottish retreat. So for some of you who can't travel all the way to Scotland for whatever reason, you can't make it, you're going to get a chance to join in some of the beautiful sessions via Zoom. Angela is going to set up, it's a rotation camera thing. Told you she's a tech genius. And so it means you're going to feel part of the circle where we're doing our sessions over that beautiful sacred birthing pool, and it's going to be magical. So I'm going to do a pass, and Kate knows about this as well, we've discussed it. I'm going to do some sort of Zoom pass for people, so it's 444 for everyone who comes physically, who gets the full experience and all the food, and the food is amazing, by the way, at the retreat. It's delicious. And as I say, the 444 covers everything from when we meet. It covers all your stuff at the retreat, all your food, your accommodation, your teas, coffees, water, snacks, all those things, and obviously all your session work with Kate and I. So, but anyone who wants to be a part of 3 of the sessions. So this is a session on the Friday night of the retreat, on the Saturday, and on the Sunday. So you get you get to connect with one healing session each day of the retreat with a Zoom pass, which is £44. So if you cannot be there physically and you want to still be part of the gathering, and you want to be part of that amazing energy on Druid land, then you can be. And by getting yourself a Zoom pass for the Golden Path Retreat Zoom, a Golden Path Retreat Zoom pass or ticket or something like that, and it'll be £44. But can I just say that being there is much more magical, and the ladies who have been there will tell you about this. It's something truly magical. Things were happening that it's all can only be described as magic, and certainly our lives have felt more magical since being at that retreat. So prepare to have some real magical moments in your life if you decide to join us. So as I say, it's going to be really beautiful, and it's just a real honour. And some of the ladies who were at the last retreat, just as a little FYI before I move on to the message, they're coming to the October retreat, which is the Return to Avalon retreat. So it'd be really, if you fancy catching up with some of the ladies from the first retreat here in Scotland back in May, they're going to be at the retreat in October, as well as my best friend there as well. So it's going to be so much fun, and we've got some beautiful people signed up for October, so I'm so excited about that one as well. And I'll put out more information about the Avalon one tomorrow at some point. So, public announcement over. Let's get into this message. Calling in our heavenly ancestors, our spirit guides, the archangels of love and light, and the ascended masters of the highest pure divine light. I call you in now for your love, your guidance, your blessings and protection throughout as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Please and thank you. Archangel Michael, can you please surround my children, my dog, my home and myself in a golden bubble of God's protective light at all times as I bring forward a message for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Can also request Archangel Michael, whoever watches this message online, you surround them, their loved ones, their home and their pets in a golden bubble of God's protection also. Thank you, Archangel Michael. And Archangel Metatron, can you please stabilise the connection between myself and Spirit, ensuring only clear and concise messages can come through for the highest and greatest good at all times of the Twin Flame and Divine Collective. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Sending love, light and gratitude. And so it is. Let's clear the energy and begin. So I set the intention to bring through the highest vibration of unconditional love and healing and blessings to every single person who connects with this message. Channel straight through the cosmic heart of Venus. And so it is. So yesterday I was telling you guys I got some really exciting news. I've got someone who's publishing my book, and it's going to be so exciting. It's going to be for sale within 3 weeks. So you'll be able to buy a hard copy of my book, and I've just been signing the agreements and things like that, and I get to work on choosing my cover for my book and all those kind of things. Now this, for those of you that don't know, I used to ghostwrite for years. I also did SEO content for people, but the thing about it was that I just felt more comfortable writing for other people. I preferred someone to give me like a project and I would write about it. So I've been ghostwriting for years as like a little freelance thing, which brought in some more money. But over lockdown, I suddenly started writing about dragons. Dragons, witches, warlocks, and about how they were hidden from human sight in another dimension. And I wrote about a Scottish woman who basically discovered that she was a descendant of dragons. And that's what I wrote in lockdown. Now, this was literally 6 months before I met my my divine masculine twin, my mirror soul. This is before I physically connected with him. And as many of you know, we had our first date on 11/11. Again, I was completely oblivious to the twin flame journey at that point. But now, when I look back at that book I wrote about the hidden dimensions and dragons, etc., etc., it came from a place that I didn't even realise I knew in deep of my subconscious. So, but when I met my masculine, I changed my style of writing, and I was no longer writing about dragons and stuff. I was writing about love. But I was writing about the duality, the shadow and light, you know, the difference, how two people from completely different backgrounds can fall in love, and how the dynamics of that works, like the push-pull of the relationship. I wrote that when I met my masculine, and that is the book that is about to be published. So I look forward to sharing that news with you all the next couple of weeks. And I had lots of other good news yesterday, which I will be sharing with you all soon. But right now I really want to hone in on this energy that's coming through here. Now I'm seeing someone jumping over puddles. Now you can hear the rain outside, which is no surprise, there's puddles. but I feel like someone was completely avoiding letting their emotions out. I feel like somebody was avoiding, because I connect water with emotions, as most people do, but I'm just seeing the puddles as emotions. So this was someone who was avoiding any kind of emotional moment, emotional confrontation, emotional conversation, jumping over puddles the whole time. And that's what I feel I'm connecting with here. So give me divine guidance here on the collective energy and the twin flames at this time. Tell me a bit more about what's coming through here. Now I'm seeing the movie A Star Is Born. Now, so you could be connecting to someone here who is a singer, like the way, you know, I forgot his name, Bradley Cooper was in the movie when he made, obviously that wasn't the original movie, but I think it was Chris Christopherson, wasn't it, and Barbara Streisand, the first one, I can't remember. But regardless, aside from that, I'm just seeing the movie A Star Is Born. So maybe you are the star that's been born. Maybe you are someone who's about to take on a public appearance or do something in a public way. A star is born. You're rising to stardom, or your person is a star. Okay, something to do with your voice probably, because my throat chakra went. It says Echoes of Atlantis. Embracing rebirth and transformation in your life, knowing that every ending leads to a new beginning. So definitely connections to Atlantis coming through, but also, and the whales on the bottom, so that Sirian energy, that whale energy here on the bottom of the deck as well. So it says, tap into your inner wisdom and navigate life's depths with grace and majesty. So the whales are definitely significant here. Sirius, the whales, great wisdom. I just heard monarchy. So you're someone who could have like actual ancestral ties to royalty or monarchy in some way, or you could be some sort of spiritual monarchy. You know, you could be seen as being a king or a queen or some kind of monarch from another lifetime possibly, but you're still seen that way in the spirit world. Someone very much connected to the Christ consciousness, the Pleiades. I'm seeing tribes throwing spears, which is a very strange thing to see, and I'm just trying to figure out what that means. Now this could be something to do with your past lives. You could have been part of some sort of tribe at some point. But I definitely feel like you're someone who's had to really go after what you want, or you might have to be really learning to go after what you want. Or maybe you're someone who's always felt you've had to fight for everything you've ever received. So you could be, you or your person could be quite a resilient energy. It's a strange vision to come through. Someone could have been quite political at some point, had very, an interest in politics and be really focused on politics, and now they've got no interest in it at all. Sharks, just when I talk about politics, eh? So it says, embrace your primal instincts and navigate life's waters with fierce determination. And that's what I was picking up on. Remember I was talking about I was seeing the tribe like with spears. So definitely could be some sort of past life influence here, but also you could be someone who's dealt with a lot of sharks, who's dealt with a lot of people around you, you know, that's definitely, you could have felt like they were keeping you stuck in some way, or this is this person. So koi fish realm, so release the need to control and instead surrender to the divine flow of life, trusting that all is unfolding exactly as it should for you. So, now the koi fish is abundant energy. But maybe whoever this person I'm connecting to here is, your resilience and avoidance of actually being devoured by the sharks have definitely helped you in some way here. I don't know if someone has connections to Palestine. I'm just hearing Sorrento. I have no idea where Sorrento is, or if there is a place called Sorrento. I just heard Sorrento. Now I'm seeing the stones at Callanish. Someone could recently have visited the stones at Callanish. Or they could be somewhere that something's happening with right now, because that is a sacred site. The stones at Callanish, so someone could be making plans to go and visit them, or someone could be planning to do something around the stones of Callanish. That's Callanish, the standing stones of Callanish. So somebody could be doing something around there. So soul radiance, come out first. Give me a bit more energy, please, of what's coming through here. I'm definitely connecting to priestess, and a priest or priestess of the rose. I'm seeing circle of light. So someone's either protected in a circle of light, or you have, if some sort of closed out some sort of cycle, or you've come full circle. River of blessings are due to you now. I'm going to find out a bit more about this energy. So soul radiance, you shining, you're the phoenix rising. See the phoenix rising there? Is bringing you in an abundance of blessings. Whoever this is for, this card wanted to jump out on its own. Harvest. Gathering of blessings. Okay. Interesting. So fortitude. So you're someone who is strong, balanced, stable, or this is now your masculine. The movie The Princess Bride. Don't know if anyone watched that recently, or someone loves that movie. That's coming through. Someone likes to use a camera with a telescopic lens, like, you know, the lens that comes right out. So someone could be a photographer, a professional photographer, or if not, it could be a hobby, but they like to use like or a telescopic lens on something. This is someone who was definitely harbouring some sort of grudge from the past, or you were dealing with someone who was harbouring some sort of grudge from the past. And you could have been urged to release that, or this person. Now I'm seeing a little furry animal, and I'm hearing a ptarmigan. I don't even know if that's I don't know if that's an animal. Even if it's not an animal from here, it could be an animal from another planet. I don't know. I'm seeing like a little furry creature called a ptarmigan. Wisdom, learning through art, joy, and music. So whoever I'm connecting to here, you could be definitely about to become some sort of star, or like There's something about you, it could be your art, could be your music, your creativity, or your masculine could already be popular for something like that. But there's something coming through here. You're creating. Oh my goodness, the abundance card. So I'm just going to pick up all the cards and focus a bit more on the energy in a moment, because I'm not going to make this a long message tonight. But shamanic journey. So purpose, atonement, and vision quest. And the death and rebirth card from darkness to light on the bottom. So I feel like you have gone through some metamorphosis here, or someone has. I'm seeing like the Roman gladiator. So making adjustments to your life. So it says looking back, moving forward. So this is taking stock of what's happened in the past, taking stock of your life and moving forward here. Making adjustments to try and change the outcome of your future by healing something from the past. Looking back to move forward. So this person definitely had to close out something from the past. So innovation card wants to jump out. So it says new creation wants to be birth. Sacred action. Decisive focus. A star is born. Something about you or this person's divine purpose is going to be very much recognized on a platform, on a world stage, or some sort of community-based thing. But I just feel a star is born. If you remember rightly, he brought her into his world, and then they both started singing together. They're both singing, complementing each other, singing together in imperfect harmony. So I do feel something about that coming through. There's some sort of new creation wants to be birthed through you and this person. But whoever the divine feminine is, you're very balanced. But I mean, we've had harvest, received blessings, we've had abundance, and we've had a river of blessings card here. So whatever you and this person are bringing forward into a reality here, it's very important, very needed. You and this person are very, very capable here of some sort of grand change, or change in a grand scale. And I'm feeling that you and this person have always had aspirations to do this, but you've never just fully managed to overcome the situations in your life, the blocks in your life that had prevented it from happening. But with the abundance and the blessings and resources coming in here, I feel the divine are saying, okay, so we'll give you this opportunity to come back together. We'll give you the opportunity here to have all the resources you need, but you need to bring this vision into reality. Because there's some sort of great wisdom to come from the two of you here. You know, and I feel like you're sharing a lot of your journey with other people as well. Your great wisdom and intellect. And, you know, for those of you that go, I'm not been on my journey too long and I'm not quite there yet, you're still full of wisdom, you're still full of intellect. Just because you haven't really tapped into your full spiritual gifts or growth yet, you still have a lot of wealth of knowledge to share. Even the fact you're here watching a video like this shows that you're well and truly on the path to being able to share your guidance and wisdom and your path with other people. People are just at different points on the path, but they're on the path. And if you're watching this video, if you're watching this channel, then you're a vibrational match to receive these messages, which means you are ready for the next stage of your journey. So look at it that way, because you wouldn't be here watching this video if not. But there's some sort of healing journey you and this person have went on together. And, you know, and I love the white horse here on this card. I always love this card. And of course I've got my white horse behind me in the background as well. and my own horse guide is always working with me. So you're someone who really might connect strongly to horses as well. You might be really passionate about horses. But there's just definitely something about your light. You're raising in vibration. You're doing something very healing for yourself and for your counterpart here, your masculine, your twin soul. But also you're doing something that's going to really help. Now see the portal card here. So it says infinite mind, awakening consciousness in others. This is what you're doing. This is what you're doing. Your voice, whether singing, something expressive, something to do with art, could be your singing voice or something like that, is definitely helping to awaken and raise the consciousness of other people. Your voice could be just an activation in itself. Hearing your voice could just bring people to a point of remembrance, you know, or your singing voice or something like that. And there's so many beautiful singers out there on YouTube who have that very much angelic tone, who can do that kind of thing. So you might be someone who's like that. Let me get an angel number, and then I'm going to pull an Avalon oracle tonight to get an Avalon oracle at the end, and I will pull an Ascended Master to see which Ascended Masters are coming through right now most strongly. Can I get an angel, some angel numbers? And I'll pull a few tarot for overall energy. 444, and I was just talking about my retreat, how it's 444. Soulmate connection. Be open to meeting someone who resonates with your soul and brings deep love and understanding into your life. So this is a powerful soulmate connection that is meant to be bringing much needed guidance and love and healing the consciousness of those around you. And it's through your voice, through your expressive talents, through your artistry, through your music, whatever this is. You're definitely someone who has some beautiful gift that involves your voice, your singing, something like that. Just especially maybe you're just waiting to be discovered, you know, like that star is born. You're maybe just waiting to have your talents officially discovered by someone who wants to raise you to a higher level, who wants to bring you onto more of a public stage, a more global stage where you can be seen by more people, and maybe whatever your talent is, that can bring more light and love to other people around the world, something like that. And it might just be your voice, simply your voice. 2323, unity and cooperation. Embrace unity and cooperation with others around you to achieve extraordinary things. And that's what I'm feeling. You're going to do extraordinary things. You and your person here, your mirror soulmate, both about to do extraordinary things. I feel that. That's what I feel. 3535, cultivating gratitude. Cultivate gratitude daily and your future will be filled with even more blessings than what you ever imagined. So 3535, keep being grateful for what you have and allow more blessings and abundance to flow through. So that's definitely what I feel. You and your person here are about to do extraordinary things. 1515, inner wisdom. Your inner wisdom is your greatest power. Listen to your inner voice for guidance. And that's what I was feeling as well. There's something about your wisdom or your masculine's wisdom that's definitely needed at this time to raise the consciousness and awaken others to this journey. And I feel you're going to do it in such an innovative, creative way, bringing some sort of vision to life. And it says 222, abundant blessings, abundance coming towards you. Keep your thoughts positive and watch your dreams manifest into reality. So yeah, there's something manifesting here for you and this person. And you know, I get quite sad when I see lots of readers and stuff like that, and I hear them saying stuff like, oh, you won't ever come back together with your twin flame in the physical. You know, physical union is so rare, only happens to a small amount of people. I know I can tell you that never really happens. That really pains me, because I've worked with some of the most ancient, wisest souls over the last couple of years, who have been literally, their souls have been working and healing and doing so much divine work over millennia. They're on a twin soul journey, and some of them are back with their masculine physically, in physical union. But you know what? They don't feel the need to shout about it. They don't feel the need to post it on Instagram and Facebook and do YouTube videos. They message me and go, guess what? My person reached out to me. We're trying to make it work. We're trying to balance our lives. We're trying to, make it work. And we're the main thing is we're connecting again. We're being there for each other. We're supporting each other, and we're trying to make it work for the long term. So please do not listen to readers and stuff like that who say, oh, you'll never come back with your person, the physical. It's just a healing thing. That's it. Because that is not the truth. And, certainly from my perspective, it's not the truth. And I'm not here saying what I say, you have to listen to everything I say, because I always say, don't just take everything I say and believe it because I've said it. You have to listen to your own discernment and, listen to your heart as well. But it really pains me when I hear a lot of readers say that. Oh, a physical twin flame reunion is so rare. It rarely happens, and and you're not meant to be physically back in union with your person and stuff like that. That is so not the case. Can you imagine how powerful it is? You imagine how powerful the love is when you know that your masculine is here always. So when you actually start to recognise there is no separation, even to the point where you're going, do you know what, my masculine's never left. It doesn't matter that physically he's 2 states away, or physically he's in Europe and I'm here in the USA, or whatever this means. It doesn't matter that physical distance I'm seeing in my physical reality is there's a huge distance between us. But when you actually go, my masculine's never going anywhere. He's always been right here. There's no separation, and you recognise that. And when you start to recognise that more and more and more every single day, that there's never been a separation, and understand that it's all been part of a process to realise that you're already with your masculine, you're already whole and complete. And the reason why these messages are just to help you is it's to make you fully understand that what's going on in the physical is always brought back to love. And it's never really the situation you think it is. It's just more to make you see from a different perspective of love. It's to make you see the connection from a whole different angle. And but really this is just a guideline for you to understand more about your physical journey. The main journey is here, always. Your main journey is not a physical one. But it does really upset me when I hear readers saying that, because they can't know every single person's business in the world. They can't know they can't know every single person, and there's twin flames out there who don't even know they're twin flames. So it really, when I hear readers saying that, they don't have the authority to make that kind of statement, because that is not the truth. The divine Archangel Michael is assigned specifically to bring twin flames back together physically into union by doing whatever he can, course correction, healing work, whatever, and making sure you learn those lessons, making sure when you end up in a karmic contract, you're taking the lesson from that then to heal and move forward. You're both always on your separate paths, but always the aim is to bring you back to the same one again. That is the aim, to bring down that 5D energy into your 3D reality. So please do not be deterred when you hear readers say that, because it's not fair to say that. They don't have the authority to say that it's very rare and it never happens, because that is not the truth. And I just want to get that out there, because that really, it irks me. It's one of the things that irk me, because they don't have the kind of authority to say that it never happens or it rarely happens, because they don't know every single situation. And usually the real divine connections are the ones that don't really say much. They keep it quiet and they focus on building the relationship. So, you know, that's something also to think about. So Paul Venetian, gifted one, yes. What I said, there's something you have. Whoever the energy's coming through here, there's something beautiful, some gift you have. You're gifted creatively, an artist, very inspirational with your art, your singing, your musical instrument playing, whatever this is. Pardon me. And Thoth, divine magic. The teacher awakens. Now, again, there's something here about your gift, your creative gift that is here to help awaken and teach and help to raise the vibration. Something you do here is, and it's so healing because the blue beings are here, light transmission. There's some kind of healing frequency you emit through whatever gift you have, whether it's art, music. But with the Star is Born been shown to me, it makes me think that you are going to be on a stage as a singer or a performer or something along those lines. Definitely, but there's some sort of high frequency healing modality that comes through from you. Sorry, too many come out there, and I wanted only one. Okay, so Sopdet, now that's that Syrian energy as well with the whales. Cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred, medicine, and mission activated. So you have some sort of mission here. Now your person could be some sort of spiritual guide. You could be the singer, your person could be the singer, you could be the spiritual one. But there's something about the two of you that's very harmonious. And I'm very much picking up sort of Johnny Cash and June Carter energy here as well. So it's so strange that the Star is Born come through. Now I'm seeing sort of Johnny Cash and June Carter's relationship. So you could definitely be the kind of, you know, because I look at their connection and very much feel that was like a twin flamey thing. He really had a lot of shadow to work through, and she was there really to balance him out in that way. So you could really resonate with Johnny Cash and June Carter. Maybe you love their music as well. But that's interesting that there's quite a lot of musical references coming through. The Lemurians, now I did see a lot of tribal energy, but the Lemurians of course wouldn't be throwing spears because they never ate animals. They didn't eat anything that they live with. They only lived off vegetation. But the Lemurian energy coming through, so you definitely could have a strong connection to the Lemurians, which means you have a strong connection to crystals, which means you could be a grid worker. And whatever you're maybe meant to be doing here for your divine purpose, it involves traveling and going to different places because you're guided to different locations. And it could be maybe you're going to be touring or something like that. So Joan of Arc, it says, sacred activist, do not be afraid, stand up for your beliefs. So there's something coming through here about, you know, maybe you have never really felt able to truly shine and express your gifts fully, and now is your chance to shine. You're getting a chance to shine here. And I love that Mother Mary card on the bottom, miraculous encounters. It says divine experiences, do not be afraid of being powerful. So there is, and that's what I was feeling, something about your gifts. You've maybe, you know, like if you are a really amazing artist, but when you were younger you might have created some sort of artwork, and in your heart you're like, I love this, this is the best piece I've created, or whatever this is, and then you showed it to someone else and they were like, nah, I don't think it's that good, I don't think it's that impressive. And I just put the deck on Green Tara, and I was feeling her energy, believe it or not. So you could really feel a strong connection to Green Tara also with your healing gifts here. But there's something coming through here about you being very healing, very much connected to nature, crystals, some sort of you're some sort of teacher, you're someone who has definitely been activated here for your gifts to bring something beautiful through. And it's bringing in some sort of miraculous blessings to you also. But I also, let's put the deck on Mary Magdalene. So there's definitely a strong, I told you at the start of this message, I was picking up on a strong lineage of the Rhodes energy here. So that's definitely coming through here too. I mean, I love Joan of Arc energy. She's very much She's very much that warrior, feminine energy, you know, but there's something very much about your expressive gifts. Paul the Venetian is all about those expressive gifts, that inspiration and bringing your visions and dreams and hopes to light. So there's definitely something here that you could be about to bring forward. It could be a song you've written, a piece of art, but something that's going to be very healing, I feel, to many people. So let's see. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Avalon deck to end this out. I was going to pull some tarot, but I really don't feel I just don't feel it's necessary. I just don't feel I don't know why. I'll maybe pull one or two, but I really feel this is more an overall message for, oh, that one wants to jump out. I'll take this one wants to come out, but I will pick one on camera as well. But let me, I'll pull a couple of tarot just to get an overall energy, but let's see. Tell me about the overall energy coming through here for this connection. Now I'm seeing spark plugs, so something's about to be re-sparked here. Now I'm seeing a group of people sitting almost like a campfire setting, so definitely that, because I'm seeing a card in the angel deck I have, and it says communication, and it's lots of people sitting talking around a campfire. So someone's been silent. Someone, not a word. This person is someone who's felt more comfortable in the 5D. The Pisces full moon coming up could be significant here. Definitely strong metamorphosis. Now this is, I'd say, someone who has been silent. But there's also big changes that have been happening here. Yeah, look at that. 8 of Cups. So this was releasing the past completely here, letting go of fear and walking away from the past. Eight of Cups and the 6 of Cups about walking away from the past, literally walking away from the past. So this is someone who's had to fully release the past. Now it could have been not just to do with your love partnerships, could have been to do with family, friends, jobs, your community. You've had to walk away from something from the past here, and I did feel there was someone here who's been held back by a lot of people in their life. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. 5 of Wands. Someone's had to walk away from all the chaos in their past here. That's why someone's been quiet. Reluctant, yeah, I'm just hearing reluctant to... Someone was reluctant here to bring you into their drama. Yeah, see the 10 of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles. So this is someone who definitely has taken a long time here to overcome some sort of negativity from their past. So this just feels like someone's masculine energy here. Yeah, there's someone who really had to get their confidence back here from a past situation. This person just wasn't fully confident when you were brought into their life, or vice versa, or both. Yeah, look at that, the Judgment card. I just feel you're away shore in this person's life. And the Queen of Cups and the Moon card here makes me think you're away shore in this person's life to help them to reconnect with their heart space, to help them open up emotionally. And I did feel that. I did feel there was something here. You were there, like as I said, I was getting that kind of Johnny Cash and June Carter energy where Johnny Cash was so focused on his shadow because and she definitely brought something more light to his life, and I feel that with you as well. You brought light to this person's life. You brought some more feminine energy and beauty and grace to this person's life in some way. And now I feel there's something very harmonious about the two of you. So the Queen of Wands. So this person definitely sees you shining. They definitely see you getting some sort of attention, or you could be about to get more attention now. As I say, you could be a singer or something like that. Nine of Wands, that's just an energy of saying don't give up right now. I just feel you're so close to achieving something. So just don't think that, you know, you're on like a hamster wheel and you're not getting anywhere, because I feel whoever is coming through here as a feminine, you're about to achieve something. I just feel, you know, get ready for some sort of change to happen. Tell me about this. Get ready for the change for the Divine Feminine here. Okay. Well, your hard work is paying off. Your burdens are about to be a lot less. You're coming to the point where you're no longer going to be so burdened or feel that you have to work so hard to achieve something. I just feel luck is on your side now with the Page of Pentacles. You're feeling, yeah, look what's right behind the Page of Pentacles. Your focus on love is bringing you in some sort of luck. But I want to just see what's coming through for you and this person's future with regards to your purpose and things. Because I definitely feel there's something coming through here. Oh, look at that. Six of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So this is some sort of blessing tied to your union with this person. Some sort of blessing tied to your physical union with this person. Yeah, look at that. Something you're both manifesting into reality. So there's, what I'm picking up on here is this is two people. I feel like one of you is very gifted singer or artist, or I feel singer just because of the music references tonight and the Star is Born, etc. and the World card when I split the deck. So definitely there's an opportunity here to start over, or to do things differently this time, I feel. So let's read this last oracle. Let me grab my glasses, see what comes through. My super duper strength ones, of course. So this one came out, and I love how it's a beautiful unicorn. And I was just talking about the white horse. I was drawn to another card, and then the white horse behind me. I've got Pegasus behind me there, and the unicorn here in the card. So definitely there could be a beautiful connection here to unicorns. And that's card number 10 as well. And we just, the last tarot card we had out of the deck there was the World card. So that's number 10 also. So 10s could be significant, but definitely new cycle energy, new frequencies. So can I get a message here for the Twin Flame and Divine Collective to close out this reading, please, and thank you. Okay, I'm feeling this one. Sacred Union. Oh my goodness. Jeez, oh. What is this like? So card number 10. Honestly, I don't know why I'm always so shocked when I pick cards that are significant. So, the other world, the ethereal, everlasting, rebirth and journey. You are called to enter realms holding magical and unbelievable beings of light and dark. You're being offered the opportunity, yes, remember I said you're getting some sort of opportunity to do this again, or to do something that's going to place you on a higher level, like the tour there, or like the background there. You're being offered the opportunity to stretch, expand and make significant changes to your life. Be patient, do not rush the process. To be birthed, one must wait patiently in the womb during the gestation period. So must you wait for the perfect moment when magical intervention arrives to accompany you on your new lease of life. So there's definitely something here about just your patience is paying off, your patience is being rewarded, and also there's something, remember you got the card of miraculous changes with Mother Mary, you got the card of abundance and blessings are due to you. So just trust there is something coming in, and it's just going to come in right at the opportune moment. So vitality and sacred union, card number 14. Vitality, fertility, sexuality and growth. So it says, time to celebrate the blessed ceremony of the sacred union, annually aligned day of honouring the goddess and the cycles of life. And remember I was picking up on that, the white circle, and I said there's some sort of cycle being ended or a circle of life, and then we got the world card, which was all about the new cycle. So definitely some sort of cycle coming in, a time to celebrate. It is now a good time for bringing hope, dreams and aspirations to fruition. So bringing your visions and hopes and dreams into reality. Be joyful and open your heart and celebrate vitality and love in all forms, whether it's friendship, romance or new passions you're bringing forward into the world. Yes. So your new passions, whatever, there's definitely something coming through here about you bringing your passion and your gifts to other people, definitely coming through. So, and I just saw 555. So definitely embrace the change because it's going to be amazing. So let's close out. God bless you, your home, your family and your pets, and God bless your physical reunion to come in with your special person very soon. Dearest everlasting Father and Mother of all creation, as we all, dearest, I've completely lost my train of thought there. Dearest everlasting Father and Mother of all creation, thank you for this time we spent together today, and thank you for all you do for us. As we all move on with our day or night wherever we are in the world, would you go ahead of us, dwell within us, shine through us, blessing all those who cross our path. God of hope, would you fill us to overflowing today with all joy and peace by the power of your Holy Spirit. Amen. Take care everyone, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Namaste.